Hey, it's finals time. This is Tyrell Datweiler with Hill Hill Productions at Phil's Bar and Grill in Salem, Oregon for the finals of tour stop number 3 of the Northwest Women's Pool Association 2025 tour. We have got a matchup between Marian Poole and Kathie MacDonald playing 10 ball on 7-foot diamond tables. This will be a single race to 9. It was double elimination up to this point. Race to 6 in the front, 5 on the back. And now for all the marbles for the bragging rights. So the finals, a couple special caveats is up until now been alternate break, rack your own. It will still be alternate break, but our TD will be racking for the players. There will also be a 30-second shot clock with 1 extension per rack. Should it go hill-hill, both players will have 2 extensions in that final rack. All right, it looks like we're about to get started. Chris Rogers, our TD here, he's got the balls racked. Kathie MacDonald, the Canadian, has won the lag and will start us off. All right. I heard a ball somewhere. How's this one look? She's got an edge. She swerve at it. She's going to the rail. Oh, she's got all the ball. All right, looking like a 2-5 combo here. Oh, she hit it a little thick. Hit it into the rail. An early opportunity for Marian. Tried to play 3 past the 5. Got a little bit of the 5 on the way in. Yeah, I think the 6 goes on the side. So she's got to get from this 5 to the right side of the table. Maybe too much to ask for from the angle she had, so opt to just try and get absolutely straight, because that's about the only way you can play this 6 ball with where it lies by the side pocket. If you have any sort of angle, it scratches right in that side. All right. Kathie choosing to go rail first, so she get a little closer to this 8 ball. Cue ball going into some traffic here. Definitely a degree of difficulty here. Just glancing off balls. That I was just about to say, the corner pocket comes very big. It may have stopped short, but it definitely looked like it was tracking that way until it got hit again by the 10 ball. So maybe a little fortunate. Yep. That's the downside of running into balls. Sometimes it's hard to predict the outcome. You end up with a tricky shot. Well, I think she can, yeah, she can still cut this. Marian gonna get the first rack here, it looks like. Well, she doesn't do anything silly. Yeah, she keeps that cue ball nice and flat. All right. Marian Poole on the board. Take a look at our sponsors. Shout out and thank you to Littman Lights, our official sponsor of the 2025 tour. Thank you to our stop sponsor, Rose City Billiards. If you're looking for a BCA league in the Portland Gresham area, get a hold of Raquel. If you're looking for a new diamond table or you're a business looking to install diamond tables, get a hold of Diamond Mine Northwest. John Scudder's your man. And thank you to our stop venue and sponsor, Phil's Bar and Grill. We appreciate them having us this weekend. They have been lovely. Yeah, we did not have a stop here last year. We were here in 2023, the first year that I started streaming for the tour. So yeah, it's nice being back here. Enjoy the room. Anybody that hasn't been here, they got 10 7-foot diamonds, all of them with Littman lights over them. So good playing equipment for any pool aficionado. All right, Marian to break. 7 in the side, 3 in the corner, 1 in the side. Pull up 2 ball. Well, pretty good break. Nothing easy to start though, which is a little unfortunate. If that 9 ball wasn't there, this table would be gorgeous. I think she called the bank. They're coming out offensive here. Hit that with quite a bit of speed. That played pretty short. I think aim was a little short, and I think the extra speed shortened it up even more. All right, pretty straight on this 4. Depending on how spicy she's feeling, she can keep it simple. Maybe pinch back a hair or just stop the cue ball, take the long shot on the 5. No, she had a little bit of angle. Goes forward. Nice shot. Trying to kill that ball. Nice. Little reverse spin there. Just pull it straight back down the table. I think the natural path was going into the back of the 10 ball somewhere. Just come across the table. Wants to get closer to the rail. I think she's got just enough angle. Maybe can cheat the pocket a little bit too. Squeeze this cue ball over for the 9 ball. Maybe even trying to nudge it. Yeah. She'd been a little close to the rail. Cue ball would have played more to the left. It's a thin shot, but she's pretty close to it, which makes this a lot easier. Gotta be careful not to hit this too thin or put, a little inside on it by accident. Yeah, she keeps that cue ball out in the middle of the table. Sometimes with those cuts, people, they will hit it too thin, put a little inside in there, trying to throw the ball. And that cue ball really likes to track to the opposite corner, the other end of the table. All right, Kathie, gonna tie this up. Sorry, I had to go on mute there for something. Second, somebody just dropped a basket of fried cheese curds in front of me. Well, 9 ball there at the end. Cue ball manages to stay up. Flirting with the side pocket. So I'd kind of forgotten about it, but I just remembered sitting here thinking about how, we weren't here at Phil's last year, but we were the year before. And it reminded me that Kathie was in the finals the last time we were here. It'd be interesting if she can snap this one off. It will be two Phil stops that Kathie has won, and actually she had a heck of a tournament when we were here 2 years ago. She actually lost her very first match and went all the way through the B-side to the finals and won it. From what I recall, she lost Hill to Sarah Myers-Mitchell in that very first round. A little Phil's NWPA trivia there for you. All right. Nice safety from Kathie, just laying up behind the 210. sending the one ball 3 rails around. All right, Poole peeps, if you haven't already, please share that stream. Let people know that the finals has just started. We've got at least 8 more racks at Poole, at the very least, before this thing's done. Get the word out, get some exposure, help us get some more exposure for the NWPA and the great sponsors who help us put on this tour. We appreciate anybody that can do that. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the Hill Hill Productions YouTube channel. Make sure you're in the know, get the notifications when the stream goes live at each and every tour stop this year. All right, see what the plan is here with the 2-ball. I'm thinking safety, 2, send the 2 between the 10 and the 8. Let this cue ball come over here underneath the 4-ball. Well, could have hit for Marian. She's left it for Kathie, though. Yep, we got one person in the chat rooting for Marian. Can jump in the chat. Let me know who you're pulling for. Say what's up. Let me know if you got any questions. I've been running the stream solo this whole stop. I usually get somebody else in the booth with me at some point, but most of the players, at least Nicole generally sits in with me, but she's playing second chance today. I like just banking this ball away, leaving this cue ball over here on the right side of the table. Well, she opts to cross bank, but lots the cue ball in the drink at the other end of the table. Interested in where this 7-ball plays to. Looks like it does not play past the 8. All right, 10-second warning for Kathie. And just a reminder, if you didn't catch the start of the match, there is a shot clock in this finals match, 30 seconds per shot, 1 extension per player per rack, 2 extensions in the final rack should it go hill-hill. Good control there. Good understanding of the angle and just slipping that 6-ball past the 8 without running into it. And it just slips around it. Ball in hand, Kathie. Make 6 in this lower right. Probably take an angle just to stun into the gap so I can shoot the 7 all the way up. Maybe she's playing to shoot this in the side. Oh, I guess it does go past the 8. Okay. I was operating on the assumption that it didn't. Oh, well, I guess if I just looked at this angle, it would have been obvious. Silly streamer. You've got all the angles. All right, just go to the other side of this 10-ball. All right, Kathie Mack going up 2-1. Let's take a look at those payouts. We got 2 spots left to pay out. The winner is going to get a check for $825. Their picture taken with the big check. And the runner-up is going to walk with $585. Not too bad. Marian crushing that break. Should make 4 balls. Ooh, boy. See the 1 leads easily to the 2. She can just stop the cue ball right there. That's how you like to start a rack. With a look at your lowest ball. Easy position for the next ball. Yeah, position for the 5 is natural. And the one thing I'd say is you want to be, you know, you want to stay to the low side of the 5. You want this angle going to the right, up and to the right for your next ball. That's the 7. From here, I think just a center ball. I think the tangent line goes to that first diamond to the left of the side pocket. Pretty close. Would have liked to hit that a little softer or a little firmer just to get into that rail and back out, or just avoid it altogether. Like maybe she just stopped this one as well. Shoot the 8 all the way up. No, she was digging in the ball. It's one of the problems being close to that rail. If you have to elevate the cue, the difficulty of the shot just goes way up.
I feel like I somewhat. Give myself one.
Good.
Give myself one.
Good safe here.
No, not a no. I'm still passionate. You know me, and that's not how I work.
Yeah, the defensive game from Kathie is definitely one of her strong points. One of the reasons that you see her these deep runs into the tournament often. What a shot.
Good, that was good. I feel like I overcame.
Well, don't agree with difficulty of the shot is you got to let it run forward a little bit. Well struck. All right, Kathie, 3-1. Well, as this tour stop winds down, with the final match of the day going here and of the stop, not just the day, we'll crown a stop champion. But as this winds down, just take a quick look at the remainder of the tour season. We are going to Boise here in a little less than a month. We'll be at the Pocket there. Then we'll head up to Kennewick, Washington to Players Sports Bar. Take a month off before our second 9-foot table stop of the year at Ox Billiards in Seattle. And then round things off at Scratch Billiards in Fife, Washington in December for our final stop and awards banquet. Be sure to tune in to all those stops. Go hit that subscribe button so you get notified when I go live. And if you are a player who's interested in maybe playing one of those stops or checking out a stop, go to playnwpa.com. Got the rules, the info, the membership due fees, the entry fees, and you can register directly online. All right, I've just been handed a piece of paper regarding the second chance tournament. So for all the ladies who did not make it into the money, so basically anybody who did not return today, who was not still in the bracket or in the tournament as of this morning, was eligible to play in the second chance tournament, which from what I heard filled up in the matter of like 10 or 15 minutes this morning when they opened the doors at 9. But I've been given the info that has also, the finals for that has also just started. And that is a race to 4 between Ellen Petrick and Jackie Fitcher. We'll keep you posted on the result of that. All right. All right, this table looks nice. If she let that cue ball run forward, I think it's all right. She can still see the 3. Actually, maybe it worked out better than just. She didn't have a whole lot of angle. Yeah, good shot. Between the 10 and the. Is that the 8 or the? Okay, that's that. She's on the 5, so that's the 8. Go between the 10 and the 8. 2 rails around for the 6. Slow up. All right, so she could play to either side of the 7 ball. She could play short side and shoot it to the upper right corner. Or she can play to the long side and play the 7-9 combo. It's up to her preference. I'll play the short side. Ooh, she got that being that she playing close to the work and short side. She hit that pretty well. A little bit of angle, which a little bit of a slight blind cut that makes this a little tricky. Easy to overcut this ball. All right, great shot. Oh yeah, no, I know who's who. Thank you. Yeah, Jackie was on the stream yesterday. Oh, sorry, I thought you were giving me like shirt colors. Gotcha. All right. Wants this to run. Looking pretty good. What a great run from Marian there. Keep this game close, keep some momentum. And Kathie, now that she came to play. Right, quick look at the standings through the first 2 stops. Neither of these players currently in the top 10. It'd be interesting to see if they. I would think that they'll probably break into it after both of them after this event. You know, finishing first, second. But out of everybody on this list, let's see. Melina wasn't here. Linda wasn't here. Amy didn't make it to day 2. Nicole didn't make it to day 2. Neither Raquel nor Amy made it to day 2. So that leaves what? Marianne, Marianne, Sophia, and Sarah, and Andy. So those 4, and they all went out, I think, at 9th, 8th. Actually, Marianne went out 9th, 12th. So yeah, I think Sophia, Andy, and Sarah all finished 7th, 8th. So all the players that were in the top 6, it'll be interesting to see where they are in that standings list next month. Oh, let me get you a headset. All right, I'm gonna mute up for a second. I finally have some co-commentary coming in here to help me finish the day. So just bear with us. All right, let's see how hot Nicole's mic is.
Hot mic coming in.
All right.
How's it going, everybody?
Okay. You see?
Get in.
Can you
Yeah, I'm
see?
in. I'm right here in front of these. What is this? Fried cheese? Okay.
Yeah, more fried cheese. Like, there's been so much fried cheese this weekend. I don't know what to do about it.
All right. Finals time. Excellent. Sorry I was late.
No, you were busy
I was busy.
trying to get some redemption.
I did. I got third. I did okay. Got back on the horse.
Well, race to 2 is hard.
Yeah. I played Ellen just put me out. Out of Eugene.
Don't
It's a solid shot.
don't mind them.
I don't know. People are like waving at me weird. I don't know what's going on.
It's a bunch of troublemakers over there.
Is anybody hanging out in the chat watching with us?
I believe Robin is in there.
Donkey Robin?
No.
Other Robin? Oh, hi from southeastern Pennsylvania. Excellent.
I believe Robin was in the chat last stop too.
Cool. Right on. Brenda, if you're still out there, hi.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Thought Bretta's comment was cute.
So are you super proud?
Oh, I'm so proud.
I bet.
Not that I had anything to do with it. Every time I try and give her a lesson, it ends in
Well, something's working.
some grumpiness from one party to the other.
Let's see, Kathie at the table here, trying to drive that around a little bit. Didn't have a ton of angle. She sort of got a spot shot here. She's gonna probably cut it to this side where the chalk is, where the Hill Productions pocket. A little high ball to avoid the scratch.
Oh, that's a little uncharacteristic even for a difficult shot, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm surprised she missed that. I wouldn't.
A little faster than she normally shoots, I think.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't chalk it up as that difficult of a shot for Kathie.
Agreed. You know, the Canadians are really used to big tables and long cuts and things, so giving Marian a look, not a easy one. She's got the back cut. I would expect her to cut this, not bank.
I don't know. She's fired a couple banks in today.
Yeah,
But yeah, I would be back cutting it too.
great shot.
All
You don't
right.
see Marian at a ton of events, but she is so solid.
Oh, and she's on. She's
When
And-
she's on, she is on. Like one of the best shot makers.
man, she was just rifling balls in against
Yeah.
Jordan. It's like
I like the way she hits the ball.
yeah, nothing was coming easy for Jordan. Then Marian get the table, and even if it was a hard shot, she's just like bam.
She has definitely handed me some tough losses in the past, but she's also a joy to play because she's pretty encouraging. You know, she'll compliment you when there are good shots, and
Yeah, Jordan was saying it was like a kind of refreshing playing Marian after playing Kathie. Just Kathie's so focused and serious, and then
yeah,
Marian's just joking with her the whole time.
everybody has different styles at
Yeah.
the table.
No, you missed it. I was remembered a little bit of trivia from the last time we were at
trivia.
Phil's. Do you
Oh,
remember who won last time we were here?
if I think hard, I might remember. Liz? No.
No, it's a person playing in the final right now.
Oh, really? It was Kathie? Or
Yeah. And you know how she
I
won?
know. Oh no, I remember.
Lost her very first match, Hill. And then you had an opportunity
Why
to knock her
would
out
you
before.
remind me of this?
You had an opportunity to knock her out
Oh,
before.
you're sending me into a spiral. Oh no.
But it wasn't about the fact that you played her in that run. It was more
Wasn't it?
no, it was more about the fact that last time we were here, Kathie had a hell of a tournament, losing her very first match, Hill, and going all the way to the final and winning it.
That's
I kind of forgot about the part where you
let her through.
let her through.
You know what? I think that's a testament to her style. She's
She's a grinder, man.
I don't know if this is a valid theory or not, but I feel like she must conserve a lot of energy by just sort of staying focused at the table, not engaging a lot, not you know, and then she can sort of grind.
I mean, she jokes with me a little bit, but yeah, you know,
Yeah.
she just kind of
You see her kind of just all business.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post this. Sorry, I'm social mediaing.
Angela just always
Hmm?
just insisting on being in the wrong chat.
Angela, hello.
Our fearless leader who could not be here
Yes,
the last two
she
stops.
will be here the rest of the stops.
That's what she said yesterday when she was in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's told her how much of a mess of things we've been making, have they?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at something else. No, I don't think so.
Bow, bow. She looks pretty good here.
Kathie's super solid.
Well,
Oh,
I've
look
been
at that.
talking about this through
This
the
is so
weekend.
exciting.
Yeah,
I'm
you
so
went.
excited. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, there's a fantastic event, the Donald Memorial, up in Everett at the Golden Fleece, and they've had pros come through there the last couple of years. Shane won last 2 years.
Yeah, I know he's won at least 2 years. I couldn't remember if he's won all three.
I don't remember, but he's won at least 2 years. And I did get word through the grapevine there is another pro attending this year that
Well-
is generating some excitement. There's going to be an announcement about who it's going to be.
Oh, cool.
So
I mean, there was definitely several pros last year
I
too.
think it's a big pro. Maybe
Okay.
one of the other people that challenge Shane often.
Okay.
So I don't know yet, but that's the word I heard.
All right.
So we're excited. But yeah, so the top points holder after the fourth stop, which is the next stop, will receive a invite to that event.
Yeah.
It's an invitational, so it's very coveted.
Yeah, I think everybody out there watching is probably tired of me speculating and like really analyzing the standings and talking about the different players that are in the top six compared to
Mhm.
previous events and what movement we're going to see after that's all
Yeah, it's a
calculated after
little
this stop.
all over the place. I think it'll solidify a bit more after this event, as people, the consistency of attending more than one event happens.
Yeah.
Boise's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
That
A little short. Yeah.
that's going to be a good tournament. It's a 64 board. We expect a lot of players to be out there. We had 55 last time, and every player I spoke to really enjoyed the venue. So
Oh yeah, I think the only reason we didn't fill up last time is because they had a major women's tournament like the weekend
yeah, they had a big
before.
8-ball. Yeah. Ooh, look at this little leave, huh?
No.
Well, can she shorten it and do the one rail here? Probably a little bit. Don't know if she's calling it or just kind of playing safe. Let's see what speed she hits it calling it. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, watch out.
Ooh, that's
The one-
maybe a tasty little carom here. I think you gotta
Looking at the table, the one looks below the 10 a
well,
little bit
you'd
more.
have to draw into it,
Yes, so
which
not easy.
it makes it harder.
Mhm.
I mean,
Did she call something? She could also roll forward and bank the one down table and be nicely behind those balls.
yeah, she's
Oh, she
just
played
played
just the bank.
just the bank.
Look at that. And that's what I'm talking about. Like she's just a shot maker.
Yeah.
No, now she's got 3 here. It's not treetop, but a little awkward queuing with the 8-ball there. Oh,
Kind of dove into that stroke a
Mhm.
little bit.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I'd see Kathie going for the bank here. I think she's gonna go underneath these balls. Probably, but probably 2 rails under there if she can.
Tried to make fun of your roommate in the chat of this live stream happening in Portland, but nobody's taking the bait.
Oh. Shout out to John Scudder with Diamond Mine Northwest. He is a sponsor for this event, and I have been told he is planning to sponsor every subsequent event as well, $500 a pop. So that goes a long ways towards added money, letting us keep, other funds for admin stuff and things like that, and keeping all added money with the players. So that's great. Got $12.50 added for this event.
Oh, I've been meaning to get that number a whole weekend, and I never did.
Yeah, so that's 500 from the venue, 500 from Diamond Mine Northwest, 250 from Rose City Billiards. And our streaming, etc., is funded by Little Lights. So we really appreciate all of our sponsors. If you have a moment to like or share the stream, that gets them a little extra exposure. Really helps us out. I haven't been, here seeing who's all listening and everything, but you're in the chat. Let me know who you're rooting for, or maybe where you're watching from. say hello, keep us company.
Oh no. Bad cue ball. All right. Well, Kathie getting ball in hand here.
Yeah.
He's got to manage the 7 to the 8.
Bummer. You shooting with her carbon white, I think, is the
Yeah.
shot.
Got a little.
No.
It's gonna have to go forward.
I
I
like
think.
forward here. I don't know if that's where she wanted to be, but you know, rather be on this side than have to deal with the 10, I guess. So forward it is. Try not to put too much spin so you don't kind of overrun like the center line.
Watch out.
That's pretty
Okay,
good.
she's good.
Yeah, it's nice. She hit that pretty clean.
Yeah.
Alright, is she gonna like up and back down here? That's what I'd probably go for, but she might be able to hold it. The tables aren't playing crazy fast, so if she likes a little spin with this shot, she could
Which is
probably hold it.
surprising with the AC cranking, sucking all the moisture out
Yeah.
here.
Well, it hasn't been cranking all day, and I think you're just in a good spot. There's some warm areas.
Yeah, well, it's not as bad as like they had them at full blast
Mm.
yesterday.
We appreciate them trying to get the temperature right in here. The
It's-
staff
yeah.
has been really
You
great.
can look closely. The table's bouncing because the AC is.
Oh, don't call it out. They'll only see that.
And
I'm
they'll
just
they'll
teasing.
forget after I go to the other view. It's nowhere, nothing compared
Really
to
nice out by
it's
Kathie.
nothing compared to the bouncy castle view when I had it mounted on the light that was swinging all over the place in the breeze yesterday.
Mm. Really admire the way that Kathie plans her racks and is sure what she wants to do before she shoots.
Another slide of interest.
Woohoo! Check it
Partnership.
out. Yeah, we've got some
Partnership.
jerseys. Jamelt has partnered with us to create some sport jerseys. So we've got they're the sublimated sport collar style. There's men's and women's fits in a variety of sizes. You can just hit the Jam Up Apparel, click the brand store, you'll find ours. They're there. And yeah, show some support. Get it customized. They're pretty cool.
Man, whoever designed those must be pretty talented.
Who is that? I mean, I had a concept, but I have to give a shout out to the Jam Up team for facilitating.
Right.
I'm not a apparel designer, but yeah, they did a great job with that. Also want to give a congratulations to Tara L. She won a Bad Girls jersey in the raffle at the stop, so she is going to get her choice of colorway and free customization on a jersey coming her way.
Oh, was that the raffle ticket I drew? That
Yes,
I
it
thought somebody
was.
was they were just asking me to have a raffle ticket.
No, you did not get to hold on to that. But a good pick because she's a newer player to the tour, just kind of trying it out. So she got rewarded for that.
Very cool.
Thank you, Rick, Dawn, and Teresa Jones for the support. manage that ball pretty well. Marian's from Tacoma area. I remember she told me her and her sister grew up playing on big tables. I met her sister one time. She came out here and entered.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. She's got a lot of knowledge. Kathie's from Shawnigan Lake, Vancouver Island area, BC. And you know what? Let me pull up some dates. She's helping host a tournament up there at Peacock Billiards that I
Well,
wanted to let everyone know about.
Well, they've got like 3 of them coming up.
Yes. Let me just take a peek at that because so the reason she's doing this, it's very kind of her, is I think she said she wanted to kind of prime them for the idea of maybe having a stop up there. So shout out to Kathie for making it happen up there. So
What is it? The summer series?
Peacock Summer Series. I don't know where you can find this on Facebook. I'm sorry. It looks like you can contact Peacock Billiards in BC if you want more info. But they've got 3 events: 8-ball July 12th, 9-ball July 26th, and 10-ball August 23rd. On 9-foot tables up at Peacock Billiards in Vancouver, BC.
And that's they've got men and women's divisions, correct?
Correct, men and women's divisions.
So there's a
Prize for best finish under 400 and under 500. Cash payout to the quarter of the field. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's just on her personal page, Kathie's page.
Yeah, I think I can't remember if I asked her to send it to me or if I said I'd go grab it, and I
can do it right
kind of
now.
forgot.
If you want. I don't know how pertinent it is to everyone, but
Yeah, it's also a little late now that we're.
that's true. That's true.
I actually feel like when I talked to her during the Silver Star stop, most of the divisions were kind of filling up pretty quick.
Yeah.
No option here. Should be fairly straightforward. Little difficulty with the 9 on the rail.
It's not in the bad spot.
No,
but
it's not right next to the point, you
Mhm.
know, where you got to play short side or you got to get straight in on the other side of the
yeah.
pocket.
And also leaving you like not a lot of angle to work over to the 10.
Although Kathie had a rack, I think it was maybe the first or maybe the second rack, she literally had the bad side ball and she got straight in on it.
She's really a great player, and I feel like she's also one of those players that the longer she plays in the day, like it doesn't seem like she really like gets drained. She sort of just gets more solid.
Right.
Yeah, it's interesting. Reminds me of Cindy Sleeva or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I think she did not mind having angle there, so she didn't strive to get straight.
No. No, it's further enough
Straightforward
left up, further enough to the left of the
Mm.
pocket that you can play into the rail without fear of scratching or the
Yeah.
point, a weird point reaction.
Cool.
Still, it's not a give me.
Give me.
Yeah, should overcut it.
Ooh, it's so easy to do on that shot. Your mind plays tricks on you.
Well,
Not a lot of angle. And kind of going the wrong way, but
Yeah.
you can just draw back and take the cut, whatever you get.
right, yeah,
You
yeah,
could.
you can go forward.
Forcing it forward can rattle it really
Yes.
easily.
Yes, you have to be.
I almost always rattle that unless I hit it real sweet.
You gotta hit it so smooth.
Fine.
You're not ready. You don't want to.
I have.
I mean, I do too, but
Maybe. I have to go to the little commentator's room for
Okay.
this rack, so
right. So I think she did your thing. Just try to draw back a little bit.
yeah, that's that's how I would have played it
She would-
personally, just
I
because
think she would have liked to get a little further back. But
it's better to pocket that ball. Give yourself an opportunity.
yeah.
Probably a little high ball here, just to make sure you don't go in the side pocket.
Yeah,
She
I thought she hit
fires
that.
those in,
Yeah,
but that was a little quick, gotta say.
it was. It looked pretty good at first, but yeah, it just came off that.
Kathie will say thank you very much and
Yeah.
widen the gap to 6-3.
No.
Dang, that would have been a swing game, I think.
Yeah, that's a big. Yeah, I mean, the difference of one game versus three, being down 3 games.
Of course, Marian playing a couple back to back. Am I right about that?
Oh yeah, she's played like.
So maybe
3.
fatigue is a factor.
I mean,
Um,
she's been playing
Mm.
back to back since.
okay, I'm gonna run real quick. Be right back.
All right, you do that. All right, we got any more slides? She's not the one who coined it.
Huh?
She's not the one who coined it.
Oh, did you coin that?
Yeah,
You
But-
Summerfield?
but it's a fan favorite.
Fan favorite.
The little commentator's room.
Really glad you can update on this over the author at some point. You
Alright.
Like when you're going through your other stuff.
All right, let's do a score check on the second chance. It looks like Ellen is up 2-1 versus Jackie in that race to 4 second chance final. All right. What we got here? Nothing. All right. Marian had some fantastic breaks early on in this match. Made 4 in one of those breaks. I think she's all right.
Right.
All right, Marian taking a swing at that. We'll leave it out for Kathie here. Well, forced error from Kathie here.
Right.
Kicking at this 2-ball.
Sure. And I'll pull it.
All right. What has Marian got here to start with? You just send the 2-ball away.
No, I'd rather have the you got it. You got it.
All right. Would have liked, really need to lock that up if she's trying to get Kathie on 2 fouls here.
There you go.
Is Angela still in our other chat?
I don't know.
No. Alfreda,
She must have said something naughty when she retracted it.
if you're still out there, go back to the Hill YouTube channel and click the one that says nonstop stream where all the other chats are.
Yeah, it
Come join
should
us.
say stop number 3, day
Yeah.
2, nonstop.
I hope you can make a stop sometime. Be nice to see you.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while.
Or Angelina.
Yeah.
Okay, she's got the rake. So when the Canadians are playing, I get to use the fun versions of the words.
Yes.
I can say rake,
Snooker.
the double. She was
Oh,
snookered.
a double or a triple?
Yeah. The double's the bank.
Yep. Triples
I'm
the
sure
Z.
there's another one I'm missing.
Yeah, triples the Z.
Are there other ones?
Yeah, there are. If Christian was here, he would fill us in on all of them. Well, you and Christian can.
Well, not here, not here. Finish here. Okay. All right, I thought just. But the guy thought. Too bad. Observe it. We should have got that.
Alright. So the 3. Need to get to this bottom side of the table towards the bottom of your screen. Not bad.
Yeah, shout out also to the manager Jackie here and Sherry. I might mispronounce her last name. Marish, who runs the APA down here.
Yeah,
Maresh?
Maresh.
They very graciously moved league Saturday and Sunday for us, so that was very kind of them.
Yeah, I think at least her husband played BCA at Sam
Hmm.
once upon a time.
Yeah, well, it was
In
really
my-
awesome of them to do that.
in my in the division I run up there.
Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of which, I don't think I ever sent an email telling people they need to sign up.
Oh,
Maybe we aren't starting this Thursday. Whoops.
people couldn't get a team by them.
You know, Jordan only reminded me like 3 times that I needed to send an email out.
She's busy winning stuff, man. She doesn't have time to be reminding you. Taking her on the road.
Yeah.
We're leaving you in the dust. Just kidding. Does this ball go? Do you have another angle by chance? Thank you, sir.
It does go.
It looks like it does. Let's thread the needle. Try to pretend they're not there.
Man, I can't believe they raised my stipend by $110.
That's Jordan's money.
Oh,
Hands off.
what a good tournament. 3rd place. What an awesome
That's so
run.
great, man.
She's played good too.
I'm
It's
so
not.
I watched
think it's-
I didn't get a chance to watch all of her matches, but the one that I watched when she played Kathie, at least one of the racks was like picture perfect. Every lead was she was on the right side of the ball. It was like textbook.
Yeah, I mean, she
Wonderful.
had a great match against Dora this morning, and then the last 2 matches, I don't think anything really came easy.
Yeah.
And you're playing strong opponents too.
Mhm. Dora's no slouch. I feel like when I looked over, I saw her make a couple of errors I don't know that I would normally see her make. But
Yeah.
that's not a discredit of
Well,
Jordan's game.
you know, I think Jordan kind of got an early lead, and so Dora kind of missed a couple shots because she felt the pressure of needing to
Totally.
get a tally on the
We
board.
have all been there. So
Yeah, she definitely missed at least one 10 ball, but surprised the heck out of me. I was like, well, you know, she was here warming up, you know, before 11.
mean, ooh, little body
Oh,
English.
well,
Body
there's
English.
there's that inside English.
Oh, I wish
But-
you could see that outside the
Yeah.
frame. Kathy Mac was steering, hoping that the ball would go.
Yeah.
Gave it a little.
That inside English will get you sometimes on that thin.
It
you know.
will if you catch it just a little wrong.
Well, if you catch it thick.
Mm-hmm. So, she's gonna make her shoot it because that's what the rules are. If we kind of have a rule about shooting a 10 ball and not conceding, that way it doesn't get a little weird of when you consider it to be a hard or easy shot.
Yeah. There's, you know,
We
there's
just don't allow
there's
it.
that whole thing where, you know, it can be considered sharking because you're, especially like if you
Mhm.
keep screwing up and your opponent's not getting to the table,
Yeah,
but they're winning and you
Yeah.
keep giving them the ball,
yeah,
it can be seen as sharking because you're not letting them shoot.
that's true.
You're
Yeah.
like, I don't want you getting strokes. I'm just going to give it to you.
Yeah, so just kind of blanket across the board. You know, even if you scratch on the 10.
But the rule is,
it's like
yeah, I know you're not supposed to concede, except for like the Hill match, you can concede the winning ball, right?
I don't know about that. I would have to double check.
I'm pretty sure. I'll double check with Chris, but
I think personally as a player, I just prefer to shoot it anyway.
yeah, no, but I feel like I've had this discussion with Chris, like
Oh,
in the
okay.
hill, if it's hill and your opponent has dead to rights on the winning ball, it's
That's
the
it.
only
Okay.
time that you can.
Well, because nothing else will happen after that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. Okay, got it.
I'm learning the rules as we, you know, after 3 years,
Yeah.
2.5 years doing this.
Yes. Shout out to Chris Rogers, our dedicated
No, we got a little player
tournament
break here.
director. Yeah, puts in a lot of hours. He is here. He's the first one here. He's the last one out. It's like 2 16-hour days.
I mean, except for Silver Star, I was the first one there at Silver
Okay,
Star.
wow. You get 1 point. Where's the tally?
Ever.
He's winning. But I do just want to give him a shout out. I think it's sometimes a thankless position. So
Oh, I absolutely believe that for him, it's sometimes, you know, it can be.
yeah, it's a passion of his to help the organization. And his wife Tamara was the president for a lot of years, and even though you know she's no longer in the organization, he's donated his time. So it's great. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I was texting her.
Gimme. Give me more. It's fine. I'll just get some white out. She'll never notice that her check disappeared. All right, we got a little player break here. All right, just hold tight. We'll get this going again as soon as the players are back.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said earlier. It's crazy.
No, but I would say I might need a 5-minute break. So? Right, I'm gonna probably propose that.
Sorry, having a administrative discussion here with a couple of the board members. Not that it's necessarily in my business. All right. What's your angle here for the 3-ball?
I've got to get it received.
Go to the rail. Be some outside. Spin down for the 3. I didn't need to spin down that much. Good shot.
Sorry about that. Bit of stop logistics, money and such.
Yeah, I apologize for myself being on mute for so long because I was just so interested in the technical
I
ins
guess
and
you
outs.
really were. Spoiler alert. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and not all of it's very interesting. It's just a pain. But we are very grateful to the room for adding money, and we're just getting that sorted. So
All right, what's the look on the 4-ball here? Got a blind cut to this lower right corner.
mhm.
And then the 5 down there by the 10.
They call it a blind cut because the pocket obscures, or the corner of the pocket obscures it a little bit. Is that what you call it? That?
I don't really remember.
It's just hard to visualize, I guess. Great shot. So controlled.
I don't know. I just know it's generally when you're back cutting a ball.
Mm.
It's called a blind cut. I don't actually know the reasoning behind the wording. So
Well,
you just use pickup words over time.
Right. Double cheeseburger. All right. Well, is she gonna play the 5 and use the 10 to stop it for the 6, or play the 10? I think she's playing the 5.
Yeah, she's playing the 5, and I would just go into the 10.
That's what I was saying. That's what she tried to do. Yeah. Little pop up there that's uncharacteristic for her stroke.
I also like playing that with a little inside.
Interesting.
Help bring the cue ball towards the 6.
Hmm. Hmm.
Kind of a carefree bank from Marian there.
Hmm.
She's gonna get away with it though, to some degree. I think Kathie's gonna try and put her on the back of a ball. Oh, I never talked to those girls again today. Did they manage to get their tattoos last night?
They did not. They were not able to connect with the artist.
Oh,
Oh wait, one second. I'm gonna look at something.
right. She did not get there. See if Marian takes another swing at this bank. She could slice and dice.
I wanted to double check myself, and I was right. Both of these players have won Player of the Year before.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Marian.
I knew.
Marian won in 2019, and I believe Kathie was 2023. That was Melina last year, and yeah, Kathie was 2023. Wait,
Yes.
yeah, that's right.
Yes. Kathie was when we were at Ox for the banquet.
Yeah.
And Melina was last year at Silver Star.
If you're not familiar with the structure of the tour, there's a standing point system as well as awards. Some of those are based on standings, things like tour champion, but there are other awards that are just kind of based on what we see throughout the season, such as most improved, rookie of the year, and player of the year.
Wow.
Oof.
The shot making. Just
Gosh, I know it's like it's the worst to be on the other end of it because you're looking at it and you're like subconsciously a little bit like, okay, this one's a little hard. Maybe I'll get back to the table and rifles it in. You're like, oof, all the hope just drains right out of you. Don't get weird.
Oh
Did
no,
we?
I
No,
think she did
didn't.
it.
No, she didn't.
She did. She did.
Oh, she's smiling to herself. She knows. Oh no, girl. Okay. The good news is the nine's near the pocket.
2 rails.
Yeah, I would go
Shoot.
too.
First diamond to the left of the
Marian kicks well.
or maybe about 3/4 of the way from that upper. She's gonna go. I don't like going 1 rail.
She's not. She was trying to go two.
I don't like going 2 because you're gonna scratch behind.
Yeah, that's what I think it's. Yeah, that's what she had, but
It's tough. I mean,
it's tough.
it's funny. I was
She
talking
made
about.
such a great shot. I see her shrugging to herself. Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
She's right there every time. There's like one little error,
Yeah.
Otherwise, she'd be right up there, Kathie, right now.
Well, that was kind of like it was the match on the stream earlier. Oh, Robin Adams and Sarah Myers Mitchell.
Hmm.
Like Robin was just running out, and then one goofy little thing towards the end of the rack. I'm like,
And then Sarah's able to take advantage.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Robin didn't get racked. She got goose egged, and it's like this scoreline does not represent.
Oh yeah, I saw her when she was leaving,
Who was?
and she didn't look very pleased.
Well, yeah, she was shooting nice and smooth, good position, and
Mhm.
then just one goofy little thing. I'm like, oh, you just made your life hard.
Mhm. They're pretty dead even rated,
Yes.
if not dead even.
Yeah, that was. I think there was like a 1 point just based
Yeah.
on what the bracket pulled out of Fargo.
I'm sure you've gone over the formats and everything, but in the finals it is referee rack. So we'll see our TD over there racking the balls with the turtle rack. It is one long race to 9. There is no double dip in this format. Just makes it go a little quicker and a little more exciting, I think. You don't have one to burn. You have to play good.
Yeah, you can't burn one and then settle into the second set. You have to.
Yep.
You have to go the distance in the first one.
And it is alternate break, so a little reprieve for Marian in the sense that she at least gets to break after that.
And she's had some super solid breaks.
Oh, she hits the ball really good for the break.
Oh no, come on, two ball.
And I think part of that is like in general she hits the ball very like pretty dead.
Yeah.
Like clean. Dead. Yeah.
Yeah, she made 4 balls on one of her breaks.
Mhm. Interesting that she's kicking at this and not pushing, but she clearly felt she could see it, or she could
Yeah.
she was gonna hit it, you know. Great outcome.
She may have felt that there was no push option that wasn't just going to
Yeah.
get her looking at the back of the ball regardless, or just giving away a free shot to
Yeah,
Kathie.
and Kathie will often tighten up and start doing that to you.
Oh, she was hooked. She kicked at that ball. I thought she had it.
Oh no, she was hooked. That's why I said great result because
No, I
yeah,
just tuned you out.
everybody does. It's all good. Yeah, overall, another smooth event. I think we had a lot of newer players get their feet wet, which was really exciting. Okay, so option here. If you aren't familiar with 10 ball, if you unintentionally pocket a ball, but it's still a legal hit, your opponent will have the option of shooting or giving it back to you. And that's just to avoid intentionally pocketing balls and sticking you right behind a ball. So that would be pretty easy to do repeatedly in 10 ball. Ooh.
Little soft.
Boy, does she have enough to skim that and go back, come out of that corner? Maybe.
Without scratching.
Maybe.
I mean, it's
Close.
thin. I think if as long as you thin it,
Oh, looking at the table, I think yes.
you
Gotta hit it clean and thin.
yeah, it's easy to catch too much of that ball.
Just want to scrape the paint. And she almost did.
She hit a little too much.
A little fat. But, may I see the other view? Thank
Ellen?
you. Yeah, thanks a lot. Doesn't go. That doesn't pass, does it? She's gonna just stick behind this 3 ball, I think. Yeah. Great job, Kathie. Very nice. Okay, looks like we've got a winner in our second chance.
Did Ellen get that? 4-2, it looks like.
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta see.
I think Ellen got it because Jordan's told me Ellen was scoring blue and Jackie was scoring red.
Okay, well, congratulations to Ellen
Petrick?
and
Jackie
Jackie
Fitcher?
Fitcher. I believe this is both of their first events with us, so that's excellent. They got to play a little more pool this weekend. Ellen plays out of Eugene area, and I believe Jackie's out of Springfield. So congratulations to them. And then also Amy Burdick received 4th place. And I got 3rd. What? That's for finalists. This man's stealing patches. This man's stealing patches.
I don't get any swag.
A little perk you get if you do make it to day 2. If you're a member, you get a cool finalist patch that we will provide to you. Day 2 finisher.
Yeah, it's cool. Black and silver.
Mm-hmm.
Got the
Pretty
NWPA
snazzy.
logo. Says Northwest
can't buy
Women's
'em.
Pool Association.
You can only win them.
Established 2001, and on the bottom mark, day 2 finisher. Pretty cool. Yeah, people stick them on their bags, on their jerseys.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I covet the couple I have, you know.
Still need to get some patches and some stickers made, some swag.
Hey, do you need to sponsor any players?
I tried to, and then somebody screwed up some jerseys at a company that I won't
Oh,
mention.
shoot. That's all good.
And then I think the players forgot that I offered to pay some entries.
You didn't offer me? Although I think you should sponsor someone else that got third in this event.
I mean, she kind of already sponsored. Her entries are paid for.
Excellent, excellent. Good investment. Good investment.
You wouldn't understand. She just shook her head.
What you're telling me.
And then she just rolled her eyes at me when I tried to blow her a kiss.
Well,
You don't know either.
hey Fred, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I will say this stop was a struggle for me. I really struggled in the main event. And I, almost didn't want to play in second chance, but I think the thing about Poole is you just have to kind of get back on the horse and try to forget and keep at your fundamentals and your decision making and push through. I'm really glad I played cashed, so yay. It's tough.
Alright, gonna have to go rail first here. I don't know if she's calling this or just trying to send it somewhere. Well, she
Uh,
almost went. I'm gonna assume that she was.
yeah, one thing about Marian is I think with the kick, she usually will hit it firm. She's an excellent 9-ball player, so I feel like maybe it's coming from that. Because of course you could pocket something.
Yeah.
10-ball is call ball pocket. Whatever. What's the official? Is that call pocket?
Call pocket.
Call pocket. There.
Call shots where you gotta call every detail. It's gonna
Gotcha.
go off this ball.
That's silly.
Gonna touch the soft rail on the way in.
That's the thing that happens when you're in a dive bar and someone's
Yeah.
losing to you. All of a sudden, then
Yeah.
it's call shot, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, call pocket, you nominate the ball and you nominate the pocket, and it doesn't matter how it gets there. If you totally fluke it 3 rails around when you're trying
Totally.
to shoot it straight in and it goes, it still counts.
Yeah.
So many pockets.
It is nice that, the players do take this very seriously and they're definitely out for blood. But there's little breaks between racks where I feel like they get a little word in left or right, and it's really great to see camaraderie and mentorship as well.
Yeah, it's a good tour. Like,
It's good. Yeah. It's I think it's constant work to find out what the best formula is, and we're not perfect, but we have a vision of professionalism and growth
I've
that
enjoyed
we're trying to work towards. So
getting to know everybody and watching
me
everybody's game
too.
over the last 3 years.
some of my favorite one of my favorite things is kind of noticing the people that are coming back and seeing them finish a little higher, or
Yeah.
have a good win.
Yeah, watching
it's good.
Thailand's growth last year.
Oh my gosh, she's really great.
Did
She's
she get Rookie of the Year or Most
she
Improved Player
got
last year?
Rookie of the Year. Angela Higgins received Most Improved. Player of the Year and Tour Champion was Lena. Yeah.
No, gonna have to
Excellent
come with
shot.
well, she's gonna have to come with another one though. The
Yes.
3 balls sitting up there on that rail. I think the 9 takes away the 1 rail kick.
It's not pretty, is it? Well, she may have to settle for a safety here. If there's a way to bank the 3 down table. The good thing is, I'm sorry, I can't see the colors. The 8 ball is obscuring this pocket down here a little bit, so she could bank it down there.
Yeah,
And kind of
this ball
tough.
set, the 8 and the 4 just blend together.
Oh, this is nice.
It's gonna work
Here we
out.
go. Here we go. Okay. Okay.
All right, girl.
Just looking up to the sky a little bit after that. I like that she stopped for a second, took an extra moment. Didn't fire anything crazy. Oh, it's gonna leave a shot. Hmm. Yeah, I think one of the things I personally enjoy about playing on a tour like this is the standings part because I feel like I can compare last year to this year and maybe my perspective of how I'm playing. I feel like maybe I'm not advancing, but then I'll like notice maybe I'll go like one spot up or something after last year, and it's just really nice to have that like record.
Right, seeing some growth.
Yeah, to go back and be like, okay, here's where I'm at. Here's where I was at the year before, the year before, the year before. So I like that part a little bit. It's a nice measuring stick. And of course the chance to play great players. um, I love the Canadians. They come down and play 'cause they're all very strong. Nice touch there. Do, do, do.
Hope you all like the specials.
I do. I certainly do. Sorry, I had to mute a yawn. Very tired.
Yeah, I sort of quit apologizing. I've
Uh,
explained a couple times how long I've been
yeah.
here.
Usually I take part of Friday off for travel, and my work has been very busy, so I worked pretty late on Friday, got down here pretty late Friday night,
Yeah, you got here kind of late. Yeah,
turned it
for sure.
around.
Turned and burned.
Yeah, and, I know maybe that was a contributing factor, but oh yeah, I'm ready for a rest.
Yeah, we got down here kind of early enough
Mm.
to like come and check in at the venue, and then
Mhm.
probably unwisely went and tried to play in the tournament over at Jammers.
I don't know about that. It's good to.
I mean, I had to get some of my pool in, knowing that I wasn't gonna be able to play all weekend.
You know they have that again tonight, right? We're past it now, but
I was gonna say, I'm sure it's already
oh,
started.
actually, it starts at 7.
I'm not gonna make it. I still gotta tear all this equipment down,
Oh,
pack
no.
up.
Shout
I'll-
out to Tyrell for
I'll
sitting here and streaming throughout the
although
weekend.
although Randy seems to let anybody in at any point in the tournament, so still like the fact they let Carlos in, and
Oh boy. Jammers is also a nice venue. They're just they're small, so
4 tables, 4
yeah, it's
dice.
just a little bar. But my friend Joy and I played a really fun Scotch tournament. It was a women's Scotch event, so only women. I think it was like 950 below or something, and it was really fun.
Yeah, it's a good establishment. That's
Old school spot.
is that Sean and Tracy's spot?
Hmm. Okay, Kathie gets one.
She's
There,
on the
she's on the hill. And she, it is funny, she lightens up a little when she gets, I see her take a breath.
Got some games to burn.
Yes.
Well, it's fine. Yeah, might see her play a little bit looser. Unless she gives a game or two away, and then you'll see her tighten right back up.
Yeah.
Be like, nope. Look at the back of this ball. Look at the back of that ball.
I really enjoyed meeting Ellen that I was playing earlier. Because I ran into her. We both know Summerfield and Ellen.
No, who's this other person you speak of?
Summerfield?
Summer who? What kind of silly hippie name is that? Summerfield. Is that like a last name?
No, last name's even sillier. Just kidding.
Summerfield Hopna.
Oh boy. But I ran into her at the coast, and I think I like mentioned this tour, and then she showed up to one. So
Nice.
that's really cool.
That's cool.
Love when that happens. That's how I got Sue Frisbee too.
She definitely looks very familiar. I feel like I've
Yeah.
met her maybe at the coast as well.
Well, we went. You know, we were clubbing pretty hard at the steakhouse at the casino.
Oh, yeah,
you know. Just kidding.
Yeah, it would have been
Thank you.
be nice to get Summerfield back in the
booth.
booth, but I
Mhm.
think
This is our
we're
most
gonna
southern stop, so
yeah.
unless you'd like to go to Boise. There's action in Boise though.
There is action because I can't pay him to go to Boise. 'Cause I don't really get paid to go to Boise either.
I'll just have to keep filling in for you. All right, what she got here?
Go try and ticky off the back of the
Ticky, I
two.
would try it.
It's
The
tight.
only thing
Yep.
is, I was gonna say, the only thing is the two's gonna drive towards the center of the rail there, if you do that, and that's a little tricky. But you could play a safety right after it.
All right,
Yeah.
so I've learned a little trick for aiming the ticky.
I want to hear it.
You kind of play it like you're going rail first.
Oh, you measure the same as a rail first thing?
Well, no, so like rail first, you would pick the spot on the
Mhm.
ball that you want to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and then measure from that spot and double it on the rail.
Equidistant. Yeah.
So a ticky, you go exactly on the side of the ball.
Uh-huh.
You measure halfway
Oh,
and double that, and you aim at that.
interesting. I will have to experiment with that. I did not know that.
Obviously, when the object ball that
Oh,
you're trying
watch
to
out,
ticky off
watch
is
out. I mean, yeah, there'll be some variance.
when it's close to the rail, it's very difficult. But yeah, it's usually when it's a little about a ball and a quarter to a ball and 3/4 off the rail.
Tyrell's tip of the day.
get to go.
Woo! I feel like you need a little graphic.
Yeah, I need some more graphics.
If only someone could do that.
If only I could just quit my job, my regular job, and do this all the time.
It would be fun, wouldn't it?
It would be fun. It does not pay as
It's
well,
not
though.
gonna pay the. If you think being a pool player doesn't pay the bills, being a pool streamer really doesn't.
No.
Kathie laughing that off a little bit. They're having a good time.
Well, that's what we want to see.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, oh my gosh. How did that not hit? That just, I couldn't even see air between the ball and the cue ball.
Pool is a very cruel game sometimes.
So cruel. I expect Kathie to stick her again here, honestly.
Is she gonna 3-fouler for the win?
Knowing Kathie, yeah, probably. It's smart, I know a lot of people are hesitant to do it because they
Well,
feel it's
If she can stick her on the back of the 2, she's gonna send the 1 off the 4.
Mhm.
Is that the 7? What ball is that? The 7?
7.
The 7's gonna go to the rail.
There you go.
Oh, but she
Oh.
didn't stick her on the 2. You gotta stick her on
It's
the
fun.
ball.
She spent a lot of time placing that, but then the actual time on the shot was very little.
And I thought she would have placed it to make sure that cue ball
To roll up on the back,
would
or just to stick,
to
which
stick on it.
like a pop.
Because the thing is, yeah, I don't know, because if you don't
You
stick,
know what? She almost left a 110 too. Like, Marian doesn't really jump very often.
no.
She does have a jump cue, but she told me she feels more comfortable kicking, and she is a good kicker. So
Yeah, she tried to swerve that one.
she caught some swerve, but right.
Well, what are you doing, Kathie? You running out? You
Playing the
going-
110.
Playing the 110?
Be surprised to see her play the 110.
Um,
She doesn't need to take that kind of thing on when she's got the upper hand, I think. Okay, she's getting an extension. Is that right?
yeah.
So there is a shot clock, 30-second shot clock. And Chris has let her know she got 10 seconds. So I think she took her 1 extension per rack. She's playing a safety. She's going behind all this stuff. She's gonna get there. Nice little shot.
Not lock up, but
She would
still
prefer
pretty
to be on
good.
the back of something because I think she's left Marian 2 rails out of the corner here, maybe? Or maybe 1 rail up top.
Oh, 1 rail's definitely there.
1 rail definitely there.
You might have to spin it a hair.
She's gonna have to spin it. I was just gonna say I feel like Marian's good at that shot.
Yeah.
Because she's played on 9-footers a lot, and I
Yeah,
feel like it's
that's
a really common kick.
The tough thing with the 3-foul, sometimes chasing it,
Oh,
you
agreed.
just,
Yeah,
you
I could have
kinda-
just ran out.
mean,
know.
I mean, to be
Depends.
fair, you're still extending the game, staying in the game regardless of but
And it also depends, like, sometimes a player will elect to go the three-foul route if the back's a little messy. Watch out.
Ooh.
He almost got an option trouble. She would have been the one behind him.
He almost got to stay at the table. Yeah,
She made a fun face after that.
she makes some funny faces sometimes
I
when
love
she does
it.
silly
I love
things.
when I see a little emote. I think it's great. So, but yeah, it's like, if there's things tied up, it really makes sense to try for it. This rack has, I mean, the 9 was over there, but it wasn't like crazy tied up.
I mean, there wasn't really a run out, so I understand playing all this. Oh, she caught the point.
Both of you have used yours.
Hooray, she says.
Just like that's only one foul.
I appreciate when a player can laugh at themselves a little bit. All right, now are we going to see the 110? Maybe not.
No, not from there.
Again, it's not on, the
And
at the risk of using and spelling B word or something, that the onus is not upon her. Like, she doesn't have to do anything crazy. She has the upper hand here,
Yes.
so
Even if she has some games to burn, you still don't
you
just
want to be really careful. I feel like
you
with
still
that.
you still don't just want to throw it away, because if you give
Momentum's a funny thing.
if you let your opponent have any momentum, suddenly you're like, why is it 8-8? It was 8-4.
Oh, I know that game. It's like, I swear I almost feel a little more comfortable, like, grinding, like a hill win or something, like, from the back, because I don't know, like, the head thing gets a little funny. You
Yeah.
start playing a little loose, maybe.
Man, I used to be notorious for hill matches. There was something about the fact
Oh,
that
maybe that's why you named your company.
I never thought about that. Maybe that was some subconscious crap right there.
I think I have like 3 hill wins in APA right now.
Yeah,
The hill queen.
back in the day, the Western VCA event, man, it seemed like every match I'd be digging back from like,
Yeah.
be like 3-0 or something, and then also my opponent's on the hill, and then it'd be hill. I'm like, well, I'm either winning or losing after all that work.
Right. Of course, it does get draining if you have a lot of matches in a row.
It really does. So it's good to try not to always be digging out of a hole.
Always be closing. Coffee is for closers, Tyrell. I will give you a free Bad Girls patch if you can tell me what movie that's from.
I was
Not you.
half listening.
I said,
Oh, you're-
always be closing. Coffee is for closers.
Oh, you're offering it to
I'm
the
offering. If anybody says,
to the-
I'll mail them one.
Oh,
But I don't know who's listening. I don't know if anyone knows the sound.
free swag.
Free
You
swag.
just have to answer that question in the chat. No Googling.
No Googling.
You know somebody's Googling it right now.
Might be some people have it on while they're doing other things. I don't have the sound on, but we'll see. The players do enjoy having it available to watch later.
Oh, yeah, we can bring it. We're driving.
But is Jordan agreeing for us to bring?
I know we'll be trekking to Boise next, so our next stop is going to be at the Pocket.
You're not driving separate though. You're riding with
Nope.
us, right?
We're right
Right.
here.
Yeah, we don't have room for extra crap, Jordan. Don't agree to anything that we can't. My equipment takes up a lot of space.
It's like a bin full of gold bars.
I like it. I like it.
Good.
We will totally see you in Boise. We
Yeah,
are not.
totally. We're not gonna keep driving.
We're not going to Mexico. Somebody call Molina. Need the pass coach to
Yeah.
replace.
Hmm. Okay, so she's got 7 ball. This looks pretty dang good.
This
This is
could be.
about just clean queuing and not making a lot of mistakes, unnecessary mistakes. Simple position.
All right. How do you feel? You want to shoot the 9 in the corner, or you want to bring this cube all the way down and shoot the 9 on the side?
I always prefer a corner over a side, but it's a bar table, so I would shoot the corner here. And she agrees with me.
Yeah, no, it's fine. was one of those things when I was streaming the AP at the coast.
Mm.
Cliff was appalled at how often I was like, just come down and shoot in the side. He's like, why?
Oh no, do I have to say I agree with them?
Well, every time he disagreed with me, I'm like, it's what Melina would do.
Ooh. I don't know. I definitely like the corner here for sure. What do we become? Did she try to pinch that?
Yeah,
She tried to pinch it for better position. How interesting.
and she got away with it.
She got away with it. But
I would have paused it.
you know, Kathie's a much better player than I, so I'm not
Was there, was
like
there,
bragging or anything, but
did she try and
sometimes like
pinch it, or was there a distraction? Because Chris just said
Oh.
he would have paused the shot clock for whatever, but I don't see anybody
Oh,
over
okay.
here.
so I thought maybe she was trying to like get a little bit better position on it.
I don't know what
Would you-
Marian called. Oh, just the.
Is she gonna get away with something here?
Not as good as Kathie did.
No. We'll see. May I see the other view? Oh, Amy. Which Amy are you? Is that you?
No,
No.
he's not listening to us.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
tell
she's,
me who you are, and I will give you a free Bad Girls patch because you are smart and know the movie. Yes, that is from Glengarry Glen Ross. Whoop whoop. Well, one of these players is gonna get some coffee for closing.
that's what happened. I didn't drink any coffee today.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why.
I should do a trivia every time for everything. That would be fun.
Yeah, we should.
I
Maybe,
should do more
maybe,
trivia.
maybe I'd have better chat engagement if we had giveaways.
We may. Do you all like free stuff?
Nobody likes free stuff.
Hmm. Yeah. I know a lot of Amy's, so just, I don't know, reach out, message us, and I will give you that item.
Yeah, there's definitely that YouTube chat thing where it's like,
Right.
oh, just Amy.
Oh, Amy. Okay, Amy.
Oh,
Burdick,
it's Amy
who
Burdick.
I just
Oh.
played. All right. Well, good job, Amy. You knew the movie. You. We're sitting right next to Amy MacDonald. She keeps looking over like we're calling her, and I'm like, it's not you, it's the other one. So, awesome. Or actually, I'll probably see you in Boise, so I'll just bring it then.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, if she's gonna be in Boise, there you go.
Amy finished fourth and second chance. So
Bad girls,
got it.
bad girls. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Boise
Free
comes
swag,
for you?
free swag. Oh, she got a double kiss. Oh, what's up, Joel Peck? They call him the stash.
Yeah, she
Yeah, he knew Glengarry, but you weren't quick enough. You weren't quick enough. You're not a bad girl yet.
took. Marian really rushed that shot.
Shoot, she got double kiss. It kicked the cue ball
Yeah,
back.
I mean
Or-
on top of what happened, but yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So it's not sharking. A minute? Yeah, he's going to be speaking.
Hey, can't wait to Halloween.
Congratulations to both players.
All right.
Point out how cool this is. MacDonald is the different winner.
Woohoo! That's nice. Yeah, congratulations.
All right.
3 stops, 3 unique winners. Wonderful.
All right. There you have it. Kathie MacDonald's going to take down tour stop number 3 with a 9-4 victory over Marian Poole, who will be our runner-up.
Yes, well done to both players, and congratulations to everybody who cashed in this event. And we wanted to send one final thank you to Phil's for being our host venue and accommodating us and providing excellent service. Thank you, Diamond Mine Northwest, Littman Lights, Rose City Billiards for being stop sponsors, and also to Jamlock for being our apparel partner. And one last thank you to Hill Hill Productions for sticking with us all weekend. One manual air horn for you. Thanks a lot, everybody. We will be headed to the Pocket in Boise next, so stay tuned. That is
You two drinking.
Oh, we gotta go.
Oh,
So
Kathie's
we'll see
buying.
you next
Okay, we gotta go. Love you guys so
we,
much,
we'll
but
see you next month. Thank
all right.
you.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I will leave the stream up while they do the check presentation and whatnot, but Kathie's buying drinks, so we're stepping away. Thanks for tuning in again, and we will catch you in Boise.
Don't walk away from me. It was funny the way you did it. Because I'm trying to join it.
We all need a helper.
Oh, you're doing the check over there?
No, it's right over there. She's just practicing with the camera. Practice on the
Just do something funny.
I'll give you one. All right.
One more. I need to practice. Okay. Okay, do it.
Everybody like a album cover. Everybody get together and just do like a
It's like
look off in different directions.
There's something really interesting over there.
They're all looking in different places.
I'm learning how to use it.
It's like, oh my god. Don't never ever go against on my weekend too.
No, we're not sure. We have to have some outtakes because people like the funny ones.
Yeah, dude.
I gave you bunny ears.
Outtakes are always the
send you some.
popular.
Yeah, like, and this year I'm finally gonna do the slideshow. I've got it started to compile.
All right, Kathie.
Okay, let me find Marian. She's on this one over there.
Give me a second. I'll put that camera over there.
Oh, okay.
I left the stream on. Maybe we can see the seeds
They'll
craziness.
do it manually. They'll just like, or like, waiting. They'll just turn like, there it goes. See, it's turning. Oh, there we go. All right, that was on the stream now. Perfect.
You guys do your pictures first.
It's like a wedding.
Pictures.
You gotta do your wedding
Pictures.
pictures.
Come on.
Yeah.
Chris, you're in the picture show.
Trying to close the tournament. But yeah, let's not. On in here. Yeah, we're not. Pretend like you like. Now let's actually. Thank you, everybody. Sunday fun day.
All right, for anybody lingering out there, I'm going to shut this thing down. Thank you for everybody who tuned in over the weekend. And once again, I hope you tune in for our next stop in Boise. Until then, ciao.
What name tag?
You want the updater?